Yay! I'm at Yair! So, oh, I haven't even got my battery on. So I have been to Yair before. Last time was, I think, 2016. But I've never parked at this car park here. There's the van, there's the pub that I'm leaving. And yeah, I don't quite know where I'm going. But I've got my phone with me to do some Strava heat mapping. I've had a basic look around, and yeah, let's see if we can go and find some trails. Well, I've come up this track and seen a few crossing. I've had a look on the heat map. I can keep going up this fire road and then along the top, but there's a trail here that doesn't look to be too steep a grade, and this one here. So here is where I'm going to go and try and get up to the top ridge where there's several trails coming off, and I might even give you some climb action in the helmet pod. So, can I get up this one? Maybe I can. This is looking like a good call for the e-bike to the top. Maybe not this little bit. Oh. But the big advantage of e-bikes is their climbing. I think Strava told me that this is Bruce's back passage. Now there's some splits. Hey, so what's up on the top? I'm looking for turn-offs to the left because that's the trails that I saw going down. Wiggle wiggle. Okay, this looks promising. Let's have a look. So hopefully you can see where I am, and this seems to be new RI, but there's this one that isn't labelled, has got more colouring on it, and I think there's one that goes off there, but I'm going to set off on this one. Being that I want to do several, then it doesn't really matter where I start, does it? Okay, we'll start with this one. Oh, I saw this when I was riding up, because it looked like you would be able to go up there, another ending there. So, do I ride up Bruce's back passage again? That is the big question. And then I'll take the other one down there, I think. So, we eat up Bruce's back package. That was the one we took before. Let's have a look what's down here. I'm imagining down and a little bit left to come out on the same road that that one does. But let's see. Looks like this has had some recent building. Well, little step down. Well, not really a step down, but right. I did say trying to get back to see the sign. Rayleigh's Revenge. I don't know if that's that one down here or this one over here. Have I got another little jump? Have I got enough speed? Let's move me into eMTB from auto for just that extra little pop. Oh, let's take this left. Oh, lovely. Oh, yes. And look, that's exactly where I expected to bob out. And there's the other one. Well, I think I might go back up, take Bruce up the backside again, and then where that one did a left-right split and I went left, I'll go right, because I think that'll take me further down this road and to the one that then crosses all the way to the bottom. But let's see. So back at the top after hammering Bruce's back package for a third time. I've done 1200 foot. We've used 22% of battery. How far have we gone? 3 mile and been going 36 minutes. 36 minutes and I've already done 3 descents. This is why I love the e-bike. 36 minutes into a ride, you're not just at the top of the hill, you're at the top of the hill to do your 4th descent. How, yeah, 37 minutes, geez. Right, well, at least on this first half I have an idea what to expect. I think I remember this bit. So I think we're on the Southern Upland Way here that I've just come up. I decided not to go and give Bruce's back passage another bashing and try and find an easier way up, because although I've got an e-bike, I'd done 3 times up then and it was good for an e-bike, but I didn't fancy a 4th, so I've come this way. And I seem to remember in 2016 when I rode here, we went out onto this area to get to the top. I don't know if we went that way, but I didn't remember until I've just seen it now, but then it came flashing back. But I'm going to take this one and hopefully that'll take me towards the trails where I want to go. But also I saw 2 more trails dropping in to the fire road, so hopefully this goes along the top and there should be 2 downs, so I might take one of them, 2 of them, we'll see. Let's have a potter. So I'm going to do it. We're going to take this split, and this time I'm going to remember to put it in my helmet pod. I don't think this will be too much of a downhill, and then come back up the track that I've just come along and I'll carry on along there. Oh, I do like this. This is like a proper locals trail. There's still loads of pine needles on the ground because not that many people have used it. Unlike later on this week when I'm going to be Golfie and Inners at some of the most used tracks in the country. And then we're 5 mile away down the valley at Yair, onto these hardly used little trails. Not seen anyone, which is both a good and bad thing. It's a good thing if, like me, you like your own company. Bad thing if something goes wrong and you're bleeding out with a spike in your leg. There's no one to find you. Oh, that's a fun little single track, and one of the ones that I'd seen. I do wonder if the one that I carried on to will be the same, but here looks Southern Upland Way. And there we go. So I've come along this single track. Actually quite a bit of fun single track, slightly up, slightly down. Fairly overgrown with bracken at the moment, but it is dying off now. We're in September, but I don't think I want to do that in August. It'll be fully brackened over. Now, I haven't bothered looking exactly where I am, but I'm reckoning that'll go and connect up with the set of trails that I was doing this morning. I've found a turn off, don't know anything about it. Let's find out together. Oh, tight. Tape. I don't know if this means that this was once raced or whether whoever built it used tape to mark out where they were going, but if that's race tape, they done a poor job cleaning up. Yeah, filthy buggers. All the way down. Tape round the tree. It's a tight one, this. More tape everywhere. It is tight. I don't know if it shows on the camera. I know I'm not the best rider in the world, but it's tight. Is this the other one that I saw? I honestly can't remember. Probably. It's quite obvious. Now, do I do the loop round, or do I go back down to Bruce's back door and give that another bash? I think I'll go the longer single track way round. So 64% battery, an hour and 6 minutes, and I've done 5 little descents in an hour and 6 minutes. That's pretty good. So yeah, 6.6, a 6.7 mile and just approaching 2,000 foot. Right, let's go back, do this single track and not take that turn off. Well, I did come along there, and this is the top of Bruce's back passage, I think. But yeah, along there was pretty good, although there was quite a few sniper roots, sniper rocks, and then one bit where it went downhill quite a lot, but the bracken had grown, well, gorse, not gorse, but not bracken, start again when I remember, heather. So there was one bit where the heather was growing in from both sides, so you could see that there was a trail there, but you couldn't see the trail. And having just gone through a section with loads of sniper roots and sniper rocks and going quite fast, it was a bit disconcerting. But yeah, because you didn't know what was underneath. It was just like sort of a foot of darkness from where the heather was growing over. Anyway, we will continue on this beautiful day, and it is a beautiful, beautiful day, and continue to the end and do the furthest right trail that I've not done, and remember to stick the helmet in, stick the pod in the helmet and not back in the camera. So here we are. That was the one I took last time. This is the one I've not taken. I didn't bore you with all that top bit that you'd seen a couple of times. So this one should go all the way down to the bottom, I think, and that's what I'm going to do. So let's see what there is. So there's a trail there that goes that way that looks pretty new with some rocks and stuff, but I'm going to take this one for now, but because I think that's more likely to drop back onto the one that I did before. And this is more likely to stay separate. Oh, steep. Steep again and going steep again. And that's the one. So I think I made a good call going the one around and then down to the bottom. Things I've not done. Like this, a little bit of enduro up. Good on the old e-bike. Was expecting more down than that. I was expecting to go down to the road, Maybe I need to check the map. Don't see anything. Let's turn you off and I'll check the map. Literally, when I looked up from there, when I just put you back in the pod, I spotted this on the way down. Well, I assume it is. So I didn't look at the map. I just saw this little dip in the side. I thought, is it going down there? And I rolled up to it. It was. So let's see what the rest of this trail has. Went off the trail there, don't like doing that, but it's just where we are when you don't know what to do. 'I remember this. I remember coming out to where, yeah, after I raced here in 2016. Maybe that was the final stage or something, because I remember this coming by the river, it being all nice, it being a bit of a private road look. I'm not saying it's a private road, but looks a bit like a private road, but by the Tweed, and yeah, I remember. Anyway, short ride for today, 54% battery left. Battery, an hour and a half, 10 mile, 340 feet. Yeah! What do you say, puppy dog? Let me hear you say yeah! I don't think she's buzzing.